it was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn.
Like looking in a mirror, trying to steady yourself and seeing somebody else.
I think just being kind at the end of the day is what separates you from others, because there's so many people I see in this industry that thrive and do amazing, and some of them are talented and some of them aren't, but you end up walking away in situations liking the people who were nice to you rather than the people who were more successful.
I think that all of us in the music business, we all kind of do the same thing. We know, we get it. We get each other, and I think that's what's important. You'll find out that I'm just a regular 16-year-old, and whether you want to be a doctor, a singer, or an actor, or pediatrician, I think anything is possible, and as long as you go for your dreams and never give up, anything can happen. Just me being a regular kid, and that's what I wanted to show to the audience, and just being, show them that I'm just a regular 16-year-old, and just there's the regular side of me, and then there's the side that's just me traveling the world and performing for thousands of people. So they're able to see both of those in the movie. Most people would just think like they just put me together. Some people just made me, and like I'm just like some factory like machine. Right. But like this movie really like proves that like I really worked hard to get here, and like that's why I just wanted to show that. I think you can learn little pieces from everybody, and Will has taught me some stuff and given me some advice on just life lessons and stuff. So I think that you can take pieces of different advice from different people, and then you can just become a smarter person and someone who can just take advice from other people.
Right here, right up top, straight ahead.
I got a lot of advice from a lot of people. It just depends, like some advice, like Usher's told me to just, if I want this, then it's just up to me, because I have the fans and I have the people that support me. It's just about me doing the work and putting in the effort and actually wanting it and wanting to be the best. And so that's what has to come with it. You can't just go in it and do it half-assed, because you'll just become just another person that did it, and that's not why I'm here. I want to be Justin. So like for instance, like in photo shoots, when people are like, yo, Justin, I think you should wear this, and I'm like, I don't really like that. How many times do I have to tell you?
Is that hard though sometimes, being 15 years old and kind of putting your foot down?
But yeah, I mean, they think they respect me after I say it, 5 times. Like, listen, I'm not gonna, I don't know what the last person did, if he let you do that, but I don't want to wear that. What's up, guys? Nice to meet you.
But are you ever lonely? Of course, yeah. I get lonely sometimes, yeah.
You do? Even with all of this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You just feel sometimes that you just need someone to be there with you, and that can be lonely.
Mm-hmm. Do you ever get depressed?
Sometimes, yeah.
Really?
Not like super depressed, but like I get days where I'm
who are invested in a long-term story. You understand that there are peaks and valleys in every person's life. Unfortunately, the reality is he has to live with a camera in front of him, and what he chooses to do on or off camera is analyzed or scrutinized in some odd way.
'Cause I've heard everything, but no one's listening.
Does it hurt you when you read this kind of stuff in the media, or do you just try to stay away from it?
Sure, I mean, I'm his mom, so I think I get more affected maybe than he does reading.
Purpose for a while. I felt like I wasn't chasing after who I knew I was. I was kind of just fine with where I was, and my whole thing was to tell people that whether you feel like you don't have a purpose or you feel like you want to find your purpose, purpose is such an important thing in life, and I just wanted to use my platform to tell people that, I guess. I mean, I think that I forgot what I truly loved and what my purpose was, just because I got so used to doing stuff all the time, used to going on stage, and I forgot how much I really loved it. So getting the chance to go back on stage and feel the screams again, it's just like, it's an amazing feeling, for sure. Just entertaining in general. Ever since I was a kid, I've always been like wanted to be the center of attention. So, yeah, I just feel like I'm more comfortable on stage than I am off stage, which is, I guess, abnormal, but for me, it's just like I grew up doing it, so. Just being able to recognize how much I really love this and being able to connect with the audience again, because there's a disconnect, you know, I created a disconnect. And so when I came back, I was just vulnerable and kind of laid it on the line. And so with vulnerability and how to like just be myself, and I think that is, I mean, it just makes me just so much happier when I can go into situations and navigate. And I think just being kind at the end of the day is what separates you from others, because there's so many people I see in this industry that thrive and do amazing, and some of them are talented and some of them aren't, but you end up walking away in situations liking the people who were nice to you rather than the people who are more successful. I would rather work with a director who's maybe has less notches under his belt but is like a good person rather than someone who's just like really successful, who's just bossing people around and stuff.
It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone, you know, telling me they love me and, you know, just turn their back on you in a second.
I've gotten to a place where I have like a core group and people who are really supporting me and encouraging me, and I never had that before. I never created those type of relationships, so now it feels like I have so much, like I can step into more uncomfortable environments and then step back into like my circle of being so comfortable that it's easier to step into those other places, whether it's interviews or, you know, carpets or whatever it may be. If your core foundation isn't supporting you, then you're just not gonna be balanced.
I just want people to understand like the psychology behind why I potentially could have problems in my life. So, I mean, just think about how young I was and so impressionable. And you have everybody telling me how awesome I am at all times, you know.
You know, I've learned a lot over this past few years, just, you know, with music and you know, learning different stuff with my voice and press and stuff. So I'm learning as long as I go.
I want people to take a look at my story, and hopefully my words can make it.
Justin Bieber reveals the secrets behind his rise to fame that will change everything you thought you knew about the music industry. Hey everyone! Did you know Justin Bieber once said, "The music industry is a dark place, and it can swallow you whole if you're not careful"? That quote really sets the stage for what we're diving into today. So, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're focusing on some of Justin Bieber's most shocking confessions about his experiences in the music industry. Trust me, you won't want to miss these revelations. From the pressures of fame to the struggles with mental health, Bieber's journey is both eye-opening and inspiring. Let's get into it. Now, let's talk about the challenges Bieber faced as a young star. Imagine being thrust into the limelight at such a young age, with millions of fans watching your every move. The pressure must have been insane. Bieber opened up about how he felt like he was living in a fishbowl, constantly scrutinized and judged. Not only did he have to deal with the demands of producing hit after hit, but he also struggled with his mental health. The expectations from the industry can be overwhelming, and for Bieber, it took a toll. He faced anxiety, depression, and even felt lost at times. It's a harsh reality that many young artists face, and it's a side of fame that isn't often talked about. He's been candid about his struggles with identity, how fame can distort who you are as a person. In one interview, he described feeling like he was living a double life, caught between the Justin Bieber that the world sees and the real him. He also talked about the impact of fame on his relationships, especially with family and friends. It's heartbreaking to hear him discuss losing connections because of the lifestyle that comes with being a celebrity. The industry can be isolating, and Bieber's honesty sheds light on the emotional cost of success. The most shocking confession Bieber has shared. In a recent documentary, he revealed that at one point, he seriously considered quitting music altogether. He felt trapped and overwhelmed by the expectations placed upon him. This moment is significant because it highlights the immense pressure artists face, often leading them to question their passion and purpose. It's a raw insight into the darker side of the industry, reminding us that behind the glitzy facade, there are real struggles that artists endure. Justin Bieber's confessions reveal a lot about the music industry and the challenges artists face today. From mental health struggles to the impact of fame on personal relationships, his journey reflects broader issues that many in the industry experience. It's a powerful reminder that fame isn't always what it seems, and it can come with heavy burdens. So, what do you think about Bieber's confessions? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're interested in more celebrity experiences, don't forget to check out our next video, where we dive into the highs and lows of fame. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.